Yo everybody, and welcome to a episode of what is this game? RimWorld. This is a bit strange because this is all going to be post commentary. Not just this, but the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes. The audio messed up. Thankfully, just my audio, not the game or the game's audio, so I could just do some post commentary, and this will be swell as I try and figure out what I was trying to do and thinking at the time, which, let's face it, it's a hard thing to do, but I remember what I'm doing here. Basically all I'm doing here is making a stockpile of kibble because I realised my animals are starving. Also, between this episode and last episode, I've expanded the UI to try and make it easier for you guys to see, because I realised it was still quite small. Probably going to say a lot, but my issue right now is finding berries, so then I could use that to make kibble, because we only have meat and whatnot, and I think you need meat and something else, or I'm not entirely sure the rules of kibble. The rules of kibble. But yeah, as of right now, everything's still going fine. The calming music is parallel to the state of the colony, with the, obvious exception that the animals are starving. Well, one of them is. And we have low medicine. But we only have one minor break risk, so that's something. There you go. And now I'm trying to force people to butcher and make kibble. It's not quite working the way I wanted to. And then, John Lewis decides to have a party, which is fine, but for one reason, he decides to have it out in the middle of nowhere, in the negative degrees temperature outside. Oh no, now it's up to 1. My mistake. But still, it's like, why would he do that? Now we caravan for 79 components for a warhead, which is a lot of components, given how I don't have any. No, I have 13. But even if I had the amount, I probably wouldn't do it, because components are super useful. Like, really useful. So everyone's enjoying the party. I don't think Ye is. I think she's spending more time making kibble. And then Joe is kind of annoyed that, he got rebuffed by Cat. I keep finding it funny that her name's Cat, because anytime rebuffed by Cat, I think he tries talking to a cat and be like, "Hey cat," try to pet the cat, and the cat's like, "No," meow, and scratches the hell out of Joe. But sadly, it's not that funny. I don't know. Either way, we're having issues with some of our priorities. A lot of the corpses are being trying to think of the right word, overly decayed. It's quite gross. So just looking there what to do, but it's fine. We can see Joe's not too happy, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Making another steel turret to improve our defenses, and forcing Cat to finally move the horseshoes. There we go. The A is now working, but we do have some kibble, so our animals are now safe still. I also realised that, I don't know if I realise it now, but I will at some point, that the air conditioner is blowing all the hot air into this room. So, what I'm doing... Yeah, this is exactly when I realised it, by the looks of it. I'm like, shit. Didn't plan this out, right? Oh well. So I'll stick a vent in there to help regulate the temperature. And all should be fine. But we'll see. The eclipse is ending. Doesn't bother us. We don't have any words. What are the words I'm looking for? Solar panels. But that's fine. Queue up a few more mining of components. However, we don't have many people who haul. And I kind of want these ones to get indoors before they deteriorate. So thankfully that wasn't too bad. And yeah. Our little colony, Ye's pad. It's looking up. Like the dome's all done. The common room is being made. And yeah, now you can see the issue I'm having. The storage is allowing rotten, which I allow sometimes, but I really don't want it to be this bad. And now it's like, oh, what do I do? And I've realised we've got some more art, so let's install them. But I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of these animals. So, figured the best way is to make a new dumping stockpile. We'll stick it there for now. No, change my mind. Stick it there for now. Storage, critical. Clear all. Hit it twice just because. And then, for whatever reason, it's not letting me right click on them. So, here for a while, trying my best to get to right click. It's not working. I was like, I'm sure I did this all right. Right? There's no like other stuff. Right, and it's not letting me butcher them, so clearly there's something going on here. And I'm just here for a while, clicking all the things. Very confused. Yeah, it's like, no, this doesn't allow Watson. I do realise that was critical as well, but that should make a difference. They shouldn't be allowed in there. It's like, no, not even this one's let me. Trying to recruit and unrecruit, no difference. But yeah, it's all very frustrating. And for some reason now I can suddenly do it. Not entirely sure why. But then just queue up a bunch of moves for Coco to do to just get it out of our food area. Even the turkey, because that's a bit... By that point, we probably shouldn't be eating it. And what the plan is, eventually I'll... let's see, even the dog is helping. I'll delete the stockpile itself. So now they won't go and actively bring the skeletons or corpses of other animals to us. So then when another animal dies for whatever reason, it should be fine. I just realised Cat doesn't have a job. She's idle. Yet so far I've not noticed it in the game, I don't think. But yeah, now I'm going through the sculptures and laughing at the names of them. Love of Torment. Strength by Yay. This works represents a blue pillar of rock, spoken from the heat. The descriptions of these are all randomized, but they're still hilarious. It's worth just taking some moment to just stop and reading some of these, because, like I said, they're hilarious. They're just so they're funny because they're randomly generated. So it's I don't know where I'm getting at this. Anyway, yeah. Now I've noticed Coco's not Coco. Cat doesn't have a job. So let's see. What should I do with Cat? I am unsure. But then I realised, you know what? Let's do a mass chopping of wood. And queue up some more mining. Because at least then it'll give her something to do. I was considering doing the mining further away from base, but it's like, nah, I'll wait. We do kind of need the machinery at some point, but we've got like 13 still. No rush. We just have that compacted steel meteorite. It's all good. So got loads of these slate chunks. I'll just try and get them hauled out of here. I zoom in when I double click, because if you don't, it'll select like all of them on the map. And while that is helpful, at the same time it's also kind of not. So we've got a bunch of floors coming in. Considering making another cooler, so then I can move that. No, making another cooler to help keep this room cool. Because it's essentially getting all the heat from the freezer. So it gets quite warm in this room. And ideally you'd want these rooms to be somewhat warm around, somewhat cool around the freezer to help insulate the heat. But yeah, now I'm starting to plan out the dining table, the rec room, whatever you want to call it. I just thought something I could do to help improve this as well. But I don't do it for a while. Anyways, I'm reusing some of the chairs I have. And the potted plant. To nicely fill out. And then I realised, hey, I need to put plants in everyone's rooms. Because it helps, you know? It helps with the mood buffs. Oh, and cargo pods. With a bunch of meat. I'm okay with that. Get Coco to go haul the meat. So it's all good. And yeah, basically just going to continue to build up the dining room. Trying to figure out where I want the light. Unsure why I didn't. My reasoning why I didn't want it in the corner. It could be because I wanted to save that for art or something or other. But I'll stick in the pool table, poker table, and the chessboard. I decided not to put the chessboard next to the cool air conditioning. Trying to play chess and wind from that just keeps knocking the pieces over. That would be irritating. But there we go. That's going to be a nice and lovely dining room / rec room. Once everything is all built up. But we don't have the cloth for the tables just yet. So it'll take a while before it gets fully finished. But, oh no. So I was going to take care of the Puma, but then a Lynx came in and started attacking Pistol. And I'm angry at Ye because her first few shots hit Pistol instead. So I'm going to fire at Kruger and then get Coco to rescue Pistol. And just in case things go badly, I have Crimson come up just to act as extra support. And I tried to get a rice plant to shoot at the Kruger there. So we'll hunt the Kruger. So then you can go and finish it off. And you know, it's some extra meat. Got another good statue. So we'll install that. And another one. We'll install it there. All be good. Poor Pistol. This dog's been through a lot. And we have tried to figure out who I should get what gun, or who should get what gun. So I'm giving Coco the auto pistol. Because Joe is quite good, I give him the machine pistol, and John Reese then gets the shotgun. And Cat gets the other auto pistol. Auto pistol is not bad because they have quite a fast fire rate and a decent range. But in due time, we would want to upgrade the weapons for people. So, gonna have Ye then go and tend to Pistol. Ooh, poor Pistol. He's getting attacked by the Lynx and then shot by Ye by mistake. But I'm sure he'll be fine. Nothing too life-threatening will happen, potentially. But then I noticed there's this bear that's just chilling out quite close to our base again. And thankfully it's right next to my turrets down there. Meaning that... if it revenges, the turrets will help with removing it. Yeah, you can see them very nervous about the bear. So I'm essentially just waiting on Ye to finish tending to Pistol. He's almost fine. And then I lose the bear for a second. Oh, wait, there it is. Whew. Okay. So now we have Ye, Coco. Did I get anyone else? And Crimson. Not just Ye and Coco. Go bear hunted. No, clicking the wrong thing. There we go. Thankfully, it doesn't start going after us. And just like that, we got bear meat on the table. And I'm interrupting Ye's ability to view Crimson's art. Because I want to make sure that this bear doesn't rot. Or get eaten. Then I'm wondering, what's Cat doing? And then realise that she's having some heal root. We got really lucky with the amount of heal root there's about. Very, very handy. And I'm looking, seeing what the tattered appeal is. It's someone's hat, so it's not the biggest of deals, but I'm like considering needing to maybe look through and update the tailoring work order. I'm unsure. Then I'm considering now what to do up here. And I'm like, you know what? Let's build another wind turbine. They've been really useful for us, because typically I'd normally have a couple of wind turbines and some solar panels. But so far I've been quite comfortable with just the wind turbines. I mean, the nice thing with solar panels, it's quite consistent. Whereas the wind turbines, it's variable throughout. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. In terms of, I want a prison cell, but I also want just generally, what's the word I'm looking for? I want a room for my batteries. So I figured, you know what, let's move the batteries to up here. And I'm telling Ye to move one of them right now, because I didn't realize the batteries held their charge when you moved them. Because what I wanted to do is just move one and then, you know, let that charge before moving the others. And then I guess we're all in this as a team. I decided to go and sort through the tailoring bench. And what you could do is like limit what ingredients people use, and that's what I was doing there. And I'm clicking the buttons because I'm not sure of this menu whatsoever. But basically, what I set it up as, you have the game will check if I have any one around that's at least got legendary or normal to legendary quality and over 50% HP, and it's not counting any that's equipped or tainted. And basically, I could set whether or not someone is skilled to do it, but I'm okay. Wait, not. So now the game will check our storeroom to see if there is any. And in theory, people will go and pick up clothes that are better than the ones they have. So they should automatically refresh their clothes systems, and then we'll get, oh, there's no t-shirts, because obviously everyone's picked up one, and then we'll have one spare. That's the plan. And then once we get more people, or once we start getting an excess of people, having people like make more so we can stockpile more of these is quite a good way of making money. Especially if you can get someone with a very high crafting skill. But we'll worry about that when and if we get more colonists. Because right now we've only got 6. I mean, we got a nice amount. We got a couple of people who are very peculiar in what they can do and can't do. But it's fine. I'm making some dusters and packers on the list. Then we've got enough to deal with both hot and cold. And then we add in cowboy hats, because style. And it also actually helps with the hot quite nicely. There we go, 50%, normal to legendary. And of course, I want to make sure the cowboy hats get top priority, because they're cowboy hats and pretty entertaining and cool looking. And then I also put on the I have no idea how you say this. Toiks? Basically, another hat. Soft, thick cap. So we can have that. Although, in time, it might get replaced with helmets. But for the time being, they are there. I also move these up to get prioritized because they're also kind of cheap to make. I probably should, you know, change the material used, or at least limit it, but nah, it's fine. And I'm looking at these art sculptures and like, let's start making some grand sculptures. They take longer to make, but they're bigger, typically use more materials, and I believe, well, therefore they're more expensive. I'm not sure still with the ordering of stuff with the art table. So I just say do this forever and do until you have let's just say 10. Seems like a good number for now, and we'll get to it later. Though I am not sure what I'm doing now. Just looking through our resources. I'm kind of frustrated that Cat won't haul, because all these lovely steel is just sitting out here, and we just need to at some point mass haul all the things. And of course Coco can only haul like 38 things at a time, because she's of course only one-handed. Still sorry about that, Coco. Didn't mean to have you shoot your arm off. But, you know, I'm sure you'll be fine. It's funny because I've recorded the next 5 episodes, so I know what happens. However, I'll keep my mouth shut for now. I'm just planting some seeds of foreshadowing or foreboding. I don't know. Words are hard. But now I'm considering what I want to do, because I would like to get that built up, and I'm like trying to think, where do I need to, what do I need to do? And I really don't know is the answer to all this. What I'm probably saying right now is I kind of would like people to go and gather all this stuff. And I was like, wait, why is he grabbing this? Then I realized I accidentally set it so that he can make statues out of steel. And while we do have a lot of steel, I don't like it. Right, having the steel there is very not nice. And I'm trying to think, why has he not got a job? Then I realised we are kind of out of wood, and no one's making bricks. So I'm all confused. Then I realised he can research. He's kind of bad at researching, but he can research. So for the time being, I do some finagling, let Joe not do research, do some plant cutting, and have Crimson research for us while he has nothing else to do. And then I do a mass cutting of trees. And it should be fine. Like, just going over some of the things. Trying to keep things at a decent balanced. But as always, it's really difficult. There, now Crimson goes and starts to research for us. So that's all lovely and swell. So things are going well. We're approaching the end of this episode. Apologies once again for the post commentary. Hope it wasn't too bad, because you have another 4 episodes of this. Joy. But we got some more art, so I decided to install it in the common room. And I'll catch you in the next episode.